Good morning, everyone. This is Julie.
Good morning, Julie.
Good morning, Father Dindo.
Oh, hi, this is Father Dindo. Can you hear me?
We can. Good
Oh,
morning.
good.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm with my dog, Scarlett, here. We're doing
Oh,
good.
where's your other dog?
Oh, well, you know what? I only had room for one today, so they all kind of have one-on-one time with their dad.
Well, that's so sweet of you.
Yeah,
We do know they're very spoiled.
they are. They're very spoiled. They live with me and Father Mark, and they're so cute.
And they eat really good, too.
Oh, well, yeah, we try.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's good to hear from you this morning.
It's
Thank
great.
you.
It's great to see you. So are you right there in your office? Is that where you're from doing your thing?
No, actually, I found the best place in the house for people to hear me is in my son's bedroom. It's the only,
Okay.
otherwise, nobody can hear me. So
Good acoustics there, probably, or closer to the internet and so on.
He's not here frequently, which is great because he travels a lot. But the cat is very mad at me because I had to move her out of her spot.
Yeah.
So, but thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, sure. Just let me know when we can start. That's fine.
Okay, so you know where your mute button is, and you're all set.
Yes, I see it right here. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. And Beth will be letting us know as we get...
Okay. Get closer to the meeting, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome, Father.
This is Sherry. I'm laughing because yesterday I was on a Zoom call and my cat managed to completely shut down my computer in the middle of the call. No idea how she did that.
Yeah, pets have a way of working their way into this whole thing. That's fun.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Good morning. This meeting is held telephonically in accordance with Public Act 101-640, dated June 12, 2020. Members of the public who'd like to comment may go to publiccomment@willcountyillinois.com. Those comments and questions will be read into the record in the appropriate point in this meeting. I'll call this meeting to order. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by our invocation. Julie Berkowitz will lead us in the pledge and then introduce our clergy for today. Julie?
I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me. I would like to introduce Father Dindo of St. Mary's Catholic Church in Mokina, Illinois. Father Dindo was born in the Philippines and was raised in the city of Naperville. He was called to minister to the people and applied to be a seminarian in the Diocese of Joliet. His application was accepted in 2003. Father Dindo served at St. Raphael Catholic Church in Naperville and St. Francis in Bolingbrook. He was installed as pastor of St. Mary Parish in Mokina in 2014. Father Dindo is committed to excellence at St. Mary's School and believes in a strong Catholic presence with available priests and religious, while also providing a challenging curriculum and faith-based education for all students. Good morning, and thank you for joining us, Father Dindo.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'm so grateful and honored to be asked to be the prayer leader today for the board meeting. And let's begin with our prayer. Good and gracious God, we thank you for each mind and heart that fills the presence of this board meeting today. Lord God, we ask you to help us to accomplish good things for the people of Will County that we serve. Help us to work together today with charity, with love, and all good things. Help us also to work effectively and efficiently. Lord God, we ask you to bless this meeting, bless all of the board members and all those present, as well as the lives of all we will encounter afterward. Ready us to make every moment count. We ask this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father Dindo.
You're
We appreciate
welcome.
you being with us today.
It's my honor. God bless you.
Thank you, you as well. And thank you, Julie.
I think Julie, you're muted.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you both. Madam Clerk, may we have the roll, please?
Ferry.
Here.
Izzalone.
Here.
Newquist. Ogala. Yeah.
You see?
Pluck.
Here.
Tyson.
Here.
Harris.
Here.
Present.
Mueller.
Here.
I see you. I'm here. I see you, Lauren.
I see you. Parker. Zollinger.
Here.
Berkowitz.
For the last time, I'm here.
Weigel.
Here.
Kurlitis.
I'm here.
Cowan. Judy, I see you on the screen. Are you there? Ogala?
I'm here. I'm here. I couldn't hear the beginning. My internet's kind of crazy today, so I couldn't hear anything.
Okay. Thanks, Judy. We got you. 24 present, 2 absent.
That is a quorum. Motion to place on file certificate of publication.
Second, Frizzalone.
Ferry.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Ogala. Cook. Hostess. Tyson. Tyson. Harris.
Yes.
Rainier. Mueller.
Yes.
Gould. Van Dyne.
Yes.
Brass. Brooks.
Yes.
Ventura. Ballinger.
Yes.
Markham.
Yes.
Yes.
Weigel. Kurlitis.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Approval of minutes for our last meeting.
Move, Frizzalone.
All those in favor? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Previous roll Mueller.
Thank you.
Second Ogala.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Madam Clerk, would you acknowledge our media and elected officials present?
I have Will County Coroner Lori Summers, County Clerk Lawrence Daly Ferry, County Executive Denise Winfrey, Sheriff Mike Kelly, State's Attorney James Glasgow, and Illinois State Senator Jennifer Bertino Tarrant. From the media, I have Nick Ryer from the Farmers Weekly Review and Alex Ortiz from the Herald News.
Thank you. We have a number of board members who are not continuing with us going forward, so we want to acknowledge them and present them with certificates this morning. Speaker Mimi Cowan will present the certificates.
Actually, I believe Leader Frizzalone will present for the Republican members.
Okay.
All right, I'll start off, and I have 3 of our members that will be leaving us. I'll read their certificate individually, and if they want to make a comment right after, they can as well. So first up, we have a certificate of appreciation. May it be known that this certificate has been presented to Tim Kurlitis for 4 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Will County as county board member and service on the Judicial Committee and Legislative and Policy Committee, presented this 19th day of November 2020, signed by Denise Winfrey, Will County Executive, and Lawrence Daly Ferry, Will County Clerk. Tim, would you like to say a few words?
I thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, I just want to say to everybody that, regardless of what side of the aisle we're on, it was good to meet many of you, and it's good to see that there's people that are out there trying to do well by their community. And I've seen the sacrifices that many of you made to be able to do that. So I just want to say in leaving, thank you to all of you for participating in this thing called democracy and being part of a solution and not just, raising your fist wanting answers, that you're part of the solution. So to my Democrat and Republican colleagues, thank you and good luck in the future.
Thank you, Tim. Next up, I have a certificate of appreciation, and may it be known that this certificate has been presented to Gloria Dollinger for your 4 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Will County as county board member and service on the Capital Improvement Committee, Finance Committee, Judicial Committee, and Public Health and Safety Committee, presented this 19th day of November 2020, signed by Denise Winfrey, Will County Executive, and Lawrence Staley Ferry, Will County Clerk. Gloria.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Similar as Tim, I just want to say thank you. I want to especially thank my Republican caucus for really helping me learn and learn more about our government and what we need to do to help be good representatives of the people that we serve. So I want to say thank you. I also want to make sure special thanks to Beth and Lana and Sandy for all the help they give in the office and really making sure that we stay on task. So I really want to say a big shout out to them and everyone on the board. Thanks. And I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Gloria. And our third certificate of appreciation, may it be known that this certificate has been presented to Ray Tuminello for your 6 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Will County as county board member, chair of the Capital Improvement Committee, vice chair of the Capital Improvement Committee, vice chair of Finance Committee, and service on the Executive Committee, Land Use and Development Committee, Legislative and Policy Committee, and the Public Works and Transportation Committee, presented this 19th day of November 2020, signed by Denise Winfrey, Will County Executive, and Lawrence Staley Ferry, Will County Clerk. Raymond.
I think my grandmother only calls me Raymond, but thank you. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. It has been an honor and a pleasure. I know the ladies in the office specifically, they make us all look good, and I appreciate every one of them. I appreciate every one of you guys. I love everybody, whether you're on the right or the left. I don't care who you are. I've always shown you my appreciation. I've given you my respect. But I really did want to say thank you to leadership, not only on the Democratic side for continuing to allow me to be the vice chair under their leadership, but on the Republican side as well. When Mr. Musis tapped me to be the chair of the Capital Committee many, many years ago, we did a lot of things together. We put a lot of buildings, a lot of things in motion, a lot of meetings. And, it was an opportunity that was given to me that I will take with me for the rest of my life, because I think it was one of the greatest honors to be able to complete, that building, those buildings, over my 20-year span of politics. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Go forward and do the good work of the people. I know we get along on 98% of everything. And that 2%, don't let it divide you to the point where it sows any ill will. Continue to move forward, do good things. Will County has a lot of great things in its future, and I'll be watching, that's for sure. So you'll see me around. You won't get rid of me that quick, but thank you, everybody, and enjoy your time on the board. It goes quick.
Thanks, Ray. That's all I have, Speaker.
Thank you, Leader Frizzalone. And now I'd like to invite Leader Ferry to recognize some of the departing Democratic caucus members.
First of all, I have Beth Rice, and may it be known that this certificate has been presented to Beth Rice for your 8 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Will County as county board member, vice chair of Legislative and Policy Committee, vice chair of Public Health and Safety Committee, and service on the Capital Improvements Committee, Judicial Committee, and Land Use and Development Committee. Presented this 19th day of November 2020, signed by Denise E. Winfrey, County Executive, and Lawrence Staley Ferry, Will County Clerk. Yes, Beth Rice. Would you like to address the group?
I think Beth is on the call at the moment.
she is or is not?
I don't think she's here today, Mark.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see her in the list. And next we have in the brass. And you know, I think any sports team is always only as strong as their bench, and to come off the bench from the citizens to come into this arena, it's very, very hard for someone to come in and do the job that she did. And so she has a certificate of appreciation, and may it be known that this certificate has been presented to Edna Brass for your 4 months of dedicated service to citizens of Will County as a Will County Board member and service on the Judicial Committee, Legislative and Policy Committee, and Public Works and Transportation Committee. Presented this 19th day of November, 2020, Denise E. Winfrey, Will County Executive, and Lauren Staley Ferry, Will County Clerk. Edna?
A nice day today. So yes, this is my last Will County Board meeting, and the time has truly flown. I'm grateful to have been able to serve the constituents of District 8 and Will County as a whole. This has given me an opportunity to grow and to be naturally educated in what government does. You think you know a lot of things, but sometimes there is nothing like having a seat at the table in the room where things happen. And that has been my experience working with the Will County Board. I've really enjoyed my time. I'm so appreciative of my co-commissioner, Herbert Brooks Jr., who mentored me all along and always picked up the phone when I called. I think that Commissioner Brooks, I only had to leave a message once, and I was like, how does he do all of this? How is he always there? Because of COVID, I know that I only had an opportunity to meet some of you all at the ribbon cutting for the county courthouse, but I had the opportunity to work closer with Commissioner Meta Mueller, who was the chair of the Ad Hoc Census Committee and had us all over the place. I wish I would have had a chance to rub shoulders a little bit more as part of the board. All the committee chairs that I worked under, your commitment is impressive. And I'd like to say also a special thank you to Mimi Cowan for your encouragement. And as someone said before, the staff, Beth, Lona, and Sandy, for your support, for keeping me on target and keeping me in the know. And Executive Denise Winfrey, whose seat I sat in for these past 4, 5, 6 months, however long it's been. I appreciate you being in the shadows, ready to catch me if necessary. And for those leaving the board, I pray the best for you, and for those remaining and the new board members coming on, continue to keep Will County strong. Thank you. Thanks to everyone.
Well, thank you, Edna. Denise, back to you.
Great. I have two folks to recognize. The first is Democratic Caucus leader Mark Ferry. May it be known that this certificate has been presented to Mark Ferry for your 8 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Will County as County Board Member, Majority Leader, Vice Chair of the Executive Committee, Vice Chair of Land Use and Development Committee, and service on the Capital Improvements Committee, Finance Committee, Insurance and Personnel Committee, Public Health and Safety Committee, and Public Works and Transportation Committee. Presented this 19th day of November, 2020, and signed by Denise Winfrey, Will County Executive, and Lauren Staley Ferry, Will County Clerk. Leader Ferry, would you like to say any words?
I'd just like to thank everybody because I've received a lot of cooperation from everyone on both sides. Whenever I need anything from the other side, I could turn to them and they had my back, or they had a reason to help me out, and they did. I appreciate that. It was good working with Tim Kurlitis for 4 years and in 13. And I'd just like to say that it's been a great experience. I think a lot more people should get involved and become active in their communities to find out what's really going on, like Edna said. And it was just great. It was a great run. I look to see what's around the corner next. And I want to especially thank Denise Winfrey. I was in the hospital at the same time as her brother. She checked on her brother, but she thought enough of me as a brother to check on me, and I appreciate that. I will never forget that. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thanks, Mark. And I have one last one, and luckily this is not someone we are going to have to miss for long, but nonetheless, we want to recognize this transition. May it be known that this certificate has been presented to Denise E. Winfrey for your 5 months of dedicated service to the citizens of Will County as Will County Executive. Presented this 19th day of November, 2020, and signed by myself, Mimi Cowan, Will County Board Speaker, and Lauren Staley Ferry, Will County Clerk. And at that, I would like to turn it back over to you, Madam Executive, for any comments you may have.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to all of you, all 26 of you. As you all know, the way the board works is that all 26 people are involved, give their opinions, put their work in. It's not one side or the other, and I have been lucky enough to have that support both as a speaker and as the county executive, and I look forward to continuing to work with each of you. Those who have gone will still be in the shadows, I'm sure, and will be able to draw on your experience. And then there are new people coming on. So I look forward to that, look forward to moving Will County forward, and I'm thankful to have had the experience of all those of you who are leaving us. Thank you.
I think we can continue then.
Thank you. Okay, so we will move into the all resolutions and ordinances from the October 15th meeting have been signed. There is not new business other than what is typically before this board, so we will begin with the committees, land use and development. Mr. Markham.
I'd like to open Land Use and Development Committee by making a motion to open the public hearing for all land use cases. I so move.
Second for Zalone.
Madam Clerk, may we have the roll, please?
Yes.
Nyquist?
Yes.
Yes.
Cook? Mustis?
Yes.
Hudson? Frenier?
Yes.
Gretchen, are you on? Did you join? Mueller?
Yes.
Gould?
Yes.
Brass? Brooks?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Ventura? Ballinger? Berkowitz? Tuminello?
Yes.
Weigel?
Yes.
Lightis?
Yes.
Cowan? 25 affirmative.
Thank you. We're in public hearing. Mr. Markham.
Today we have 4 cases. DC 047, which is a special use permit for a veterinary clinic with 8 conditions in on Bruce Road in District Number 7. Zoning code DC-20-052, which is a special use permit for light equipment sales on Arrow Drive in County Board District 13. Zoning case ZC-20-056, which is a special use permit for adult cannabis infuser and a special use permit for adult use cannabis processor on McDonough Street in Joliet in County Board District Number 8. And finally, ZC 20-059, which is a zoning map amendment from A1 to E2 on Baker Road in Manhattan, Illinois, County Board District number 2. So I will defer to staff if anybody signed up to speak on any of those.
I have no one signed up. I do have Mr. Osterberger is on if anyone has questions on his zoning case.
Hey, Tyler, this is Gretchen. I have a question on number 1. I figured let's just get it out of the way in the public hearing.
Okay.
So the background information talks about there being 9 conditions, and the resolution only has 8. So is that purposeful? Is that intentional, or was that a mistake?
So in committee, we voted to remove a condition that would have made originally the condition prohibited the special use permit from being transferable if they sold the property, and we removed that. So if they sell the property, then the special use permit is transferable, which is our usual practice. So I hope that answers.
Yes, I just wondered because that was certainly something that was sought by the objectors, was that it not be transferable.
Are there other questions on this case or any of the others in public hearing? Other questions?
All right, I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Yes.
Frizzalone.
Yes.
West.
Yes.
Ogala.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Harris. Trainier.
Yes.
Fritz. Mueller.
Yes.
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 Brooks.
Yes.
Parker. Ventura. Ballinger. Ballinger.
Yes.
Markham. Markowitz.
Yes.
Tuminello.
Yes.
Weigel. Politis.
Yes.
Cowan.
25 affirmative.
Thank you. We are out of public hearing. Mr. Markham?
All right, first up we have zoning case ZC-20-047, which is a request for a special use permit for veterinary clinic, animal hospital with 8 conditions. Takes place in Lockport Township, commonly known as 16935 West Bruce Road, Lockport, Illinois, County Board District number 9, and I make the motion to approve.
Second by Weigel.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Which is zoning case ZC-20-052, which is a request for a special use permit for light equipment sales and rentals with 3 conditions. This takes place at 11962 Arrow Drive, Plainfield, Illinois, County Board District number 13, and I make the motion to approve.
Second, Ventura.
Previous roll, Mueller.
Questions? Nope. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
All right, next up is number 3, which is zoning case ZC-20-056. This one is 2 requests. The first one is a special use permit for adult use cannabis infuser with 4 conditions. The second will be a special use permit for adult cannabis processor with 4 conditions. This takes place in Troy Township, commonly known as 4044 McDonough Street, Joliet, Illinois, County Board District Number 8. And I make the motion to approve the adult cannabis infuser special use permit.
Second Ventura.
Previous roll for Zalone.
Second.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Put me down as Carlitis, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Motion passes.
Next up, zoning case ZC-20-056, which is the same zoning case as a special use permit for adult use cannabis processor with 4 conditions, and I make the motion to approve.
Joel Mueller.
Brooke.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Tim Carlitis, would you like to be, was that a no for that last vote?
Yes, Lauren, I'm sorry. No.
This one?
That's a no.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All those in favor? I already did that, didn't I? Any others? Okay. Any other no's? The motion passes.
For 4, zoning case ZC-20-059, which is a request for a map amendment from A1 to E2 at 12717 West Baker Road, Manhattan, Illinois, Board District Number 2, and I make the motion to approve.
Miller.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Carlitis? Motion passes.
Tim, would you like to be a yes or a no on that one?
Thank you. You didn't hear me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
All righty. Next up, we have Land Use and Development Committee resolutions. All 3 of these are extensions of special use permits for solar energy farms. Excuse me. Sorry. First up, we have 20-404, which is authorizing an extension. 20-008, which is a special use permit for the KZC-18-029 in Crete, Illinois, commonly known as vacant land on East Goodnow Road, Beecher, Illinois, County Board District Number 1, and I so move.
Previous roll, Fritz.
Second, Ferry.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
All right. Next up, we have 20-405, authorizing extension 20-013 of special use permit for ZC-28-037. This is in Wilmington Township, commonly known as vacant property on South Route 53, Wilmington, Illinois, County Board District Number 6, and I so move.
I will second that, Van Dyne.
Previous roll, Ventura.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Next up is 20-406, which is authorizing extension 20-014 of special use permit for zoning case ZC-18-076. This is also a solar farm. This takes place in Jackson Township, commonly known as vacant land on West Sharp Road, Elwood, Illinois, County Board District Number 6, and I so move.
Ventura.
Second, Brooke.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thanks for land use and development for today. I guess my parting gift to everybody who's leaving the board is land use was relatively easy for your last meeting. So thank you all for your service. And excellent.
Thank you, Mr. Markham. Next up, we have Finance Committee, Mr. Harris.
Good morning, Madam County Executive and my fellow board members and all in attendance. The first item I have for the Finance Committee is to replace some reports on file. The first report is, this is a report from the Illinois Department of Revenue showing sales tax remitted to Will County for the month of August 2020 to be $5,207.27. The RTA tax received is $2,378,103.04 for a total of $4,383,310.31. The next report is a report from the this is monthly Treasury report dated September 30th, 2020 from the Will County Treasurer Tim Brophy. I so move.
Previous business.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
The motion passes.
This is a public hearing, so I would like to make a motion to go into public hearing for the annual budget and appropriation ordinance for the period beginning December 1st, 2020 and ending November 30th, 2021.
Second for Zoom.
Clerk?
Ferry,
Yes.
Izzalone,
Yes.
Ogella. Ogella, thank you.
Yes.
Mustis? Hudson?
Yes.
Rainier?
Yes.
Schuler? Gould? Andine?
Yes.
Grass?
Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes. Ventura? Dallinger?
Yes.
Markham? Berkowitz? Berkowitz?
Yes.
Tuminello? Weigel?
Yes.
We're in public hearing.
Okay. I would like to make a few comments on the budget, this budget that we're going to be voting on. This budget does include funding for the Stormwater Management United States Army Corps of Engineers DePage River Project. This project will address major flooding in certain county board districts or a few county board districts. This has been part of our 2020 federal legislative agenda. We also have funding for a diversity study that's needed to be in compliance with the motor fuel tax law and its future impact on our motor fuel tax distribution. We have funding for the CAC, which is much needed. We also have funding for 7 new positions in various departments, as well as 5 new court security officers, 3 circuit clerk positions, 3 public defender positions, and 4 assistant state's attorney positions for the new courthouse. Tax rate does include the new construction. I mean, the budget does include new construction and also the CPI. And for the 6th year in a row, I believe that our tax rate will be decreasing. So I am proud of the work that we have done on this year's budget, and I'd like to thank everyone that participated. So those are some of the comments I just wanted to add about the public hearing.
Or questions? Beth, do we have anything?
Let me double check, ma'am. Don't see any comments.
Okay.
No, I have not.
Much to close public hearing.
Second for Zalone.
Madam Clerk?
Ferry?
Yes.
Zalone?
Yes.
Yes.
Cook? Yes.
Yes.
Tyson?
Yes.
Yes.
Trainier?
Yes.
Gould? Van Dyne? Van Dyne?
Yes.
Grass?
Yes.
Brooks?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's perfect. We're getting better.
All right.
Parker?
Yes. Yes.
Ventura? Dollinger?
Yes.
Markham? Berkowitz?
Yes.
Tumanello? Weigel? Yes.
Yes.
Cowan?
Thank you. We are out of public hearing. Mr. Harris?
Okay, I have 12 resolutions to bring forward. The first resolution is 20-407. This is the annual budget and appropriation ordinance of the County of Will, State of Illinois, for the fiscal year beginning December 1st, 2020, and ending November 30th, 2021. I so move.
Trenier?
Questions? Need a roll call vote?
That's correct.
Madam Clerk?
Ferry?
Yes.
Malone? Newquist?
Yes.
No.
Mustis? Harris?
Yes.
Fritz?
Can you hear me, Mason?
Yes.
Gould?
No.
Grass?
At
Parker?
No.
No.
Markham, Berkowitz, Tuminello,
Yes.
Affirmative, 12 negative.
It is passed. Mr. Harris?
Resolution is 20-408. This is the corporate levy, Fund 1010. I so move.
Madam Clerk?
Ferry,
Yes.
No.
Newquist,
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Harris,
Yes.
Trainier,
Yes.
Fritz, Mueller,
Yes.
Gould, Van Dyne,
Yes.
Alich,
Yes.
No.
Ventura, Dollinger, Dollinger,
Yes.
Weigel, Curlitis,
No.
Affirmative, 12 negative.
The resolution is passed. Mr. Harris?
Next up is 20-409. This is the FICA levy, Fund 2020. I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Madam Clerk?
Yes.
Newquist, Ogalla,
No.
Yes.
Lucas,
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Mueller, Mueller,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Van Dyne,
Yes.
Alich,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Ventura, Ballinger, Markham, Berkowitz,
Yes.
Tuminello,
Yes.
Curlitis, 22-3. 22 affirmative, 3 negative.
Motion passes. Mr. Harris?
Okay, the next resolution is 20-410. This is the IMRF levy for Fund 1030. I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Clerk?
Ferry,
Yes.
Yes.
Ogala, Cook, Mustis, Tyson,
Yes.
Trainier,
Yes.
Mueller,
Yes, I'm sorry, yes.
Gould, Van Dyne, Elich, Brass, Brooks,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Ventura, Dollinger,
Yes.
Markham, Berkowitz, Hello.
Yes.
Weigel,
No. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you.
Cowan. 22 affirmative, 3 negative.
Thank you. The motion passes. Mr. Harris?
Okay, next resolution is 20-411. This is tax levy for the Tort Immunity Fund, Fund 1040. I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Madam Clerk?
Ferry. Frizzalone.
Yes.
Yes.
Ogala.
No.
Yes.
Mustis. Tyson.
Yes.
Trainier. Fritz.
Some are muted somehow. Yes.
Fritz.
Yes.
Yes. I didn't get Fritz. Did you?
No.
Okay.
Can you? Fritz said yes.
Thank you. Gould. Balich. Yes. Brooks.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Dollinger.
Yes.
Markham. Berkowitz.
Yes.
Tuminello. Weigel. Krolitis. Cowan. 3 negative.
Thank you. The motion passes.
Okay. The next resolution is 20-412. This is the tax levy for the Workers' Comp Reserve Fund, Fund 1050. I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Ferry.
Yes.
Newquist.
Yes.
Ogala.
Yes.
Mustis.
Yes.
Yes.
Why it keeps muting me. I haven't done a thing to it. Yes.
Yes.
Mueller?
Yeah.
Gould? Van Dyne? Balich? Brooks? Parker? Ventura? Salinger? Markham? Berkowitz? Tuminello?
Yes.
Carlitis?
Yes.
Cowan? One negative.
Thank you. Mr. Harris. Resolution passes, sorry.
That's okay. The next resolution is 20-413. This is the tax levy for the TB Sanitariums Fund 2101. I so move.
Oh.
Madam Clerk.
Ferry?
Yes.
Sloan? Newquist? No.
Yes.
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 Fritz?
Yes.
Gould?
Yes.
Balich?
No.
Brass?
On computer, but yes. Heard you.
Yes. Ventura? Zallinger?
Yes.
Markham? Berkowitz? I need another pencil. Sorry. Tuminello? Weigel? Carlitis? Cowan? Affirmative, 2 negative.
Thank you. The motion passes. Mr. Harris.
Okay, just a few more, guys, so be patient. Next is 20-414. This is the tax levy for the Health Department Fund 2102. I so move.
Second, Frizzle.
Madam Clerk.
Ferry?
Yes.
Frizzalone?
Yes.
Cook?
Yes.
Tyson?
Yes.
Trainier? Mueller?
Yes.
Gould?
Yes. Yes.
Balich? Brass? Brooks?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Gotcha. Parker?
Yes.
Ventura? Zallinger?
Yes.
Markham? Berkowitz?
Yes.
Weigel?
Yes.
Affirmative, 2 negative. We're on a roll.
Thank you. The motion passes. Mr. Harris.
415. This is the tax levy for the County Highway Fund 2106. I so move.
Second, Ferry.
Madam Clerk.
Ferry.
Yes.
Frizzalone.
Yes.
West.
Yes.
Ogala. I'm sorry, Judy, what was that?
I'm sorry. No.
Cook?
Must be the wind, Lauren. Must be the wind.
Huston? He said yes. Tyson? Harris?
Yes.
Fritz? Mueller? Gould?
Yes.
Brass?
Yes, I'm sorry. You didn't hear me. Okay.
I couldn't hear you. Thank you. Brooks?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Ventura?
No.
Yes.
Markham? Berkowitz?
No. No.
Yes.
Weigel? Krolitis? Krolitis? Cowan?
Yes.
19 affirmative, 5 negative.
Thank you. The motion passes.
Okay, we're getting there, guys. Next resolution is 20-416. This is a tax levy for the County Bridge Fund, Fund 2109. I so move.
Madam Clerk.
Ferry?
Yes.
Newquist? Ayala?
No.
Yes.
Tyson? Harris? Trainier?
Yes.
Fritz?
Yes.
Elich? Brass? Brooks?
Yes.
Yes.
Ventura?
Yes.
Dallinger? Markham?
Yes.
Yes.
Tumanello?
Yes.
Weigel?
Yes.
Krolitis? Cowan?
Yes.
Affirmative, 2 negative.
The motion passes.
Okay, the next resolution is 20-417. This is a tax levy for the Federal Aid Matching Fund 2110. I so move.
Clerk.
Yes.
Frizzalone?
Yes.
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 Thank
There's a lot
you.
of noise in the background.
There is. I think it's muted now. Van Dyne? Balich?
No.
Brass? Brooks? Parker?
Yes.
Ventura? Ballinger?
Yes.
Markham? Berkowitz? Berkowitz? Oh, yeah. Manolo?
Yes.
Weigel?
Yes.
Krolitis? Cowan? Yep. Negative. I didn't know. 22 affirmative, 1 negative.
Thank you. The motion passes.
Now for my final resolution, 20-418. This is authorizing the county executive to execute the necessary document for the delinquent tax program. I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Madam Clerk.
Frizzalone. Newquist.
Yes.
Did you call me, Lauren? Okay, I couldn't hear you. Sorry. Yes.
Cook. Mustis. Tyson. Harris.
Yes.
Trainier. Fritz.
Yes.
Mueller.
Here. Yes. Sorry.
Lauren, thanks.
Thank you. Gould.
Yes.
Yes.
Brass. Brooks. Parker.
Yes.
Yes.
Ballinger.
Yes.
Markham. Berkowitz.
Yes.
Tuminello. Weigel. Politis. Cowan. Twenty-four affirmative. 24 affirmative. Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you. Motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Harris.
The next finance committee meeting is to be determined. But if you allow me, I'd like to announce that the next ad hoc CARES fund committee will be next Wednesday, the 25th, at 9 a.m. At this meeting, we will be discussing the reallocation of the CARES fund that remains. So you should have received a calendar invite for that meeting. If you want to bring yourself up to speed or got some input, please plan on joining. And I'd just like to echo the thank yous regarding our outgoing members, and thank the Finance Committee for the work we've done. Staff participate. So that concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Next up, we have Public Works and Transportation, Mr. Van Dyne.
Thank you, Madam Executive, and good morning to all. We have 9 items to consider this morning, starting with number 1, 20-419, authorizing the Will County Division of Transportation to accept credit cards for the payment of permit and related fees, and I so move.
Any questions? In favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
2-0, authorizing approval of supplemental professional services agreement for construction engineering services with Knight Incorporated for the reconstruction and widening of Weber Road from 135th Street to Normantown Road using the county RTA tax funds, $1,588,138.96, County Board Districts 3 and 13, and I will make that motion.
Second, Ferry.
Do we need a previous roll?
You can.
Second, Frizzle.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
2-1, authorizing approval of supplemental professional services agreement for design engineering services with Epstein and Sons International on County Highway 16 at the intersection of 143rd Street, County Board District 7, and I so move.
Previous roll, Brass. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
20-422, providing title commitment reports for use by county from Wheatland Title Guarantee Company for Kankakee County Line Road over Pike Creek, County Board District 1, and I so move.
Second, O'Gala.
Thank you. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
423, providing title commitment reports for use by county from Wheatland Title Guarantee Company for Laraway Road, County Highway 74 and U.S. Route 52 intersection, County Board Districts 8 and 12, and I so move.
Brass, second. Second, Brass. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
4, providing title commitment reports for use by county from Wheatland Title Guarantee Company for Exchange Street and Illinois Route 394, County Board District 1, and I will make the motion.
Second, Frizzle.
Previous roll, O'Gala.
Second, Brass. Any questions? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
425, providing title commitment reports for use by county from Wheatland Title Guarantee Company for West River Road, from Coal City Road to Illinois Route 53, County Board District 6, and I so move.
Second, Gould.
Previous roll, Tyson.
Second, Trier.
Thank you. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? The motion passes.
Number 8, 20-426, authorizing the Will County State's Attorney's Office to proceed with condemnation cases regarding the county's improvements of 80th Avenue from 191st Street north to 183rd Street, County Board District 2 and 12, and I so move.
Second, Weigel.
Second, Brass. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
20-427, authorizing an IGA with the Illinois Department of Transportation for improvements at the intersections of Briggs Street and Washington Street, County Board District 8, and I will make the motion.
Second, Frizzle.
Previous, bro.
Questions? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
And the next Public Works and Transportation Committee meeting is to be determined. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Markham. I'm sorry, Mr. Van Dyne. Sorry. Next up is Judicial Committee, Mr. Markham.
We have nothing, but Joe should take that as a compliment, I think. Our next meeting will be determined.
Mr. Markham. Next up, we have Public Health and Safety, Mr. Gould.
County Executive Winfrey. I would like to place reports on file by the Regional Superintendent of Schools, Sean Walsh, and the report of the Will County Coroner actually filed by former Coroner Pat O'Neill. Make the motion to place on file. Denise?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Are there any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
The report is placed on file. Thank you.
Secondly, I would like to make a motion to open the public hearing regarding amending the Will County Court of Ordinances, Chapter 114, Food Establishment Sanitation Ordinance.
Second that.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Frizzalone. Newquist. Ogala.
Yes.
Cook. Mustis. Tyson. Trainier. Trainier.
Yes.
Fritz is yes. Yes.
Gould. Van Dyne. Balich.
Yes.
Brass.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Ventura. Dollinger. Markham. Berkowitz.
Yes.
Tuminello. Weigel.
Yes.
Cowan.
Yes.
24 affirmative.
We are in public hearing. Mr. Gould?
Executive Winfrey, the only recommendations by the department are for 2 increases in fees for multiple location temporary food permits. The rest of the fees will remain as they are. And that is the only change here.
Okay, thank you. Are there questions? No? Any at all? None? Okay. Madam Clerk?
Public hearing.
Second, Frizzle.
Ferry.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Cook.
Yes.
Tyson. Harris. Trainier. Mueller. Gould. Alich.
Yes.
Yes.
Brooks. Parker.
Yes.
Ventura.
Yes.
Dallinger. Markham.
Yes.
Berkowitz. Tuminello.
Yes.
Weigel.
Yes.
Cowan. 24 affirmative.
Thank you. We are out of public hearing. Mr. Gould?
I have Resolution 20-428, amending the Will County Court of Ordinances, Chapter 114, Food Establishment Sanitation Ordinance, and move for approval.
Second, Frizzalone.
Roll call, Eustace.
Second, Mueller.
Any questions?
We had a previous roll call in a long time.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes.
Winfrey, our next meeting is to be determined. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Next up, we have legislative and policy. Ms. Trenier.
Good morning, everyone. I do want to take just a moment to thank all of the outgoing board members for their service and participation throughout the past 2 years on the legislative committee. Very appreciated, whether you were a part of the committee or just a visitor at our meetings. All input is always welcome. We don't have anything to move forward at this time, and thank you for letting me be the chair. And don't know who the next chair will be, but it will not be me. So good luck to whoever is coming in next. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Trenier. Next up, we have capital improvements. Mr. Brooks.
Good morning, Madam Executive. Speaker Cowan, I think I'm a little confused, and it's not very often I get that. I thought all these bills were going to be on your executive. I see some bills. I'm a little confused here. Can you hear me, Mimi?
Them in executive, but they're on your agenda. Is that okay with you?
I thought I gave
No matter now, you have to pay them.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Hey.
Well, I guess my question is, Madam Speaker, do I have to go through them again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
You could check in with Ray and see if he'd like to do the honors. Last time, I don't know if he's ready.
But I thought we had them all under executive though.
They would have been reviewed last week. This is Denise.
Mm-hmm.
Last week on the executive committee, but for the presentation at the full board, they would be split out as capital improvements.
Okay.
If that's helpful.
Okay, that's helpful. Ray Tuminello, for the last time, man. Come on, man. Pay the bills.
One first.
Number one, we had the update improvement, and also I know you all had soft opening for the Chicago Street, and somebody thank you for that too. So now let's see. Where did the bill start at? Number 2?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now there we go. Go ahead, Ray. Thank you.
All right. So you're gonna let me take the car for the drive one last time, huh?
Right. Drive it on back to New Attic.
All right. 20-429, authorizing payment to White & Company for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Second.
Is there a previous?
Previous roll, Tyson.
Second, Weigel.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
430, authorizing payment to Farnsworth Group for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Second, Fritz.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed.
1, authorizing payment to Gilbane Building Company for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Previous roll, Tyson.
Favor?
Aye.
Motion passed.
Authorizing payment to Sentinel Technologies for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Previous roll, Tyson.
Previous roll, Mueller.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Authorizing payment to CDW-G for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Previous roll.
Second, Mustis.
Thank you. All in favor? Motion passes.
34, authorizing payment to Harris Joliet Casino Hotel at the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
All in favor? Motion passes.
5, authorizing payment to Ostrich Sales and Services for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Frizzalone.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
436, authorizing payment to Joliet Tent Company for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
437, authorizing payment to HR Green for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Roll, Tyson.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion is passed.
20-438, authorizing payment to City of Joliet for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
Second, Mustis.
Second, Weigel.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes.
And authorizing payment to Nicor Gas for the Will County Courthouse, and I so move.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
20-440, authorizing payment to Kluber Architects and Engineers for the Will County Health Department, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Second, Brass.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
20-441, authorizing payment to First Student for Will County Health Department, and I so move.
Fisral.
Favor?
Aye.
Motion is passed.
20-442, authorizing payment to Marshall Fence Company and the Will County Health Department, and I so move.
Second, Tyson.
Second, Fritz.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is passed.
20-443, authorizing payment to Leopardo Companies Incorporated for the Will County Health Department, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Weigel.
Favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Yes.
444, authorizing payment to ComEd for the Will County Animal Control Facility, and I so move.
Second, Mustis.
Second, Tyson.
All those in favor? I'm sorry, go ahead.
This is Gretchen. This number 17 and number 18. I'm just wondering, we did the ribbon cuttings for these buildings like a long time ago. Why is the Capital Improvements Committee still paying these utility bills?
can you chime in there?
Yes, I'll be glad to. And that's a very good question. The answer to that is that at one point in time, a billing glitch with the ComEd where both projects were combined into one project. As you know, that's even though they're two buildings and two separate services, we treated them as one project, and so we went through some confusion with the utility company. We worked through the issues. You will not be seeing any further bills for ComEd or utility for that matter as part of a capital expense. So this is it, basically.
Just wondering.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Other questions? In favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Last but not least, 20-445, authorizing payment to ComEd for the Will County EMA facility, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Previous roll, Fritz.
Second, Trenier.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
The motion passed.
All right. Ray, I want you to know how much I appreciate your help and your wisdom during this last 24 months as the Vice Chair of Capital Improvement. All of the Capital Improvement Committee members over the last 24 months, thank you. Dave Pack, you've really been helpful, and I really appreciate that. Our next meeting will be scheduled after we have the reorg, and it is to be determined. Thank you all so much for allowing me to serve. Thank you. That is my report.
Thank you, Mr. Brooks. Next up, we have the Executive Committee, Speaker Cowan.
Winfrey. 20-446, authorizing an IGA with CMAP, Will County Transportation and Land Use Strategy, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Question?
Thank you. The project kickoff that's listed in the materials here was supposed to be September 2019. That date and all the other project dates that are in the materials were not revised, and I'm just wondering why that is and why we're going forward without revising those types of things.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Palmer.
Gretchen, this is kind of an after-the-fact payment. This study has been ongoing. This is the Moving Will County study, so this is just something cleaning up. CMAP never sent us the IGA or the request for the match dollars, so this is kind of cleaning up that. But the study's ongoing. And there's a website, so that work, you've seen some of that at committees, and we had a presentation this month, so that's why the dates are past dates, if that's what you're saying. Is that the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Other questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes.
Thank you. 20-447, authorizing CPACE ordinance, program report, and other related documents, and I so move.
Second, Trenier.
Second, Brooks.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Twenty 448, authorizing a lease agreement for the AOIC for office space for the Will County Arbitration Center at the new Will County Courthouse.
Or second.
Previous roll, Weigel.
Second, Mueller.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Okay, and this next one, the resolution was added to your packet, so you should have that. 20-449, authorizing grant awards from Meridian Health Plan of Illinois to Will County Substance Use Initiatives, and I so move.
Second, Frizalone.
Previous, Trenier.
Questions? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion passed.
50, authorizing agreement with Will County Center for Economic Development, and I so move.
Mueller.
Brooke.
Okay. Are there any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
I'd like to be a no.
Thank you.
No as well.
Okay. Any others? Okay. And those opposed, we have those two. Are there others? Okay, the motion is passed.
20-451, authorizing agreement with Curry and Associates, and I so move.
Second, Frizalone.
Previous, Trenier. Second,
Questions? All those in favor? Aye.
Can you make Ventura, yes?
And Ms. Fritz?
Roll or?
Thank you.
Yep, got it.
Okay. Motion passes.
2, authorizing agreement with Smith, Dawson, and Andrews.
Second, Frizalone.
Second, Eustace.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ms. Cowan?
I say that it was passed. Okay. 20-453, authorizing agreement with Mac Communications, and I so move.
Previous roll, Frizalone.
Questions?
I don't feel that we have utilized Mac Communications to the best of our abilities, either because we pay the retainer and we have monthly and we haven't used them monthly, or because there have been some specific stories that, events that we have that's happened on the Will County Board that could have been highlighted and put out to the press, especially when it comes to COVID, getting information out there, having them work with our health department and our county board and executive to make sure that information was timely put out there. For those reasons, I will be a no on this contract. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there others? Yeah. Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? I'm sorry. Go.
They.
I'm sorry. Was that someone else?
Okay.
Okay. As a no, right. Is there another one? No. The motion passed.
454, authorizing agreement with Baxter and Woodman Incorporated, and I so move.
Second, Brooke.
Questions? Any?
Yep, yes. Cecil Smith, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So there are none opposed. The motion passes.
55, appropriating funds for the payment of the county engineer's salary, and I so move.
Previous roll, Gould.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The motion passes.
6, authorizing renewal agreement with Administrative Adjudication Hearing Officer Kelly A. Grandersky, and I so move.
Second, Mustis.
Okay, questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
457, awarding bid for gasoline and diesel fuel, and I so move.
Previous, Trenier.
Nogala.
Questions? Any opposed? Motion passes.
20-458, renewing contract for security guard services at Adult Probation and Workforce Services, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Previous roll, Trenier.
Second, Mueller.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The motion passes.
459, awarding contract for security guard services at Sunny Hill Nursing Home, and I so move.
Mueller.
Okay. Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The motion passes.
20-460, declaring vehicles as surplus and authorizing donation, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Previous roll, Tyson.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
461, declaring various equipment surplus and authorizing disposal, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Previous roll, Tyson.
Second, Nogala.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
2, adopting the Equal Employment Opportunity Plan 2020, and I so move.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
3, extension of term of Board of Review, and I so move.
Second, Frizzalone.
Favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is passed.
Okay, so the next 6 items are IGAs for the Will County Mobility Management Program. 20-464, authorizing IGA with Crete Township, and I so.
Second, Frizzalone.
Previous roll, Nogala.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
20-465, authorizing IGA with Frankfort Township, and I so move.
Second, Brooke.
Favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
20-466, authorizing IGA with Monee Township, and I so move.
Second, Brooke. Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
7, authorizing IGA with Peatone Township, and I so move.
Second, Mueller.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
8, authorizing IGA with Washington Township, and I so move.
Previous roll, Mueller. Second, Mueller.
Opposed? Motion passes.
9, authorizing IGA with Will Township, and I so move.
Second, O'Gala.
All in favor?
Aye.
The motion passes.
470, setting the number of assistant state's attorneys, and I so move.
Second for Zalone.
Previous roll, Mueller.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
It's a no. This is Ventura.
The motion passes.
1, replacement hire for ICT Department, Information Security Admin, and I so move.
Douglas.
Previous roll, O'Gala.
Second, Mueller.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ms. Ventura, would you like to be yes?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Motion passes.
2, replacement hires for Sunny Hill Nursing Home, and I so move.
Previous roll, Gould.
Second, Black. Favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is passed.
The appointment by the county executive for Dr. Leroy Shield as Animal Control Deputy Administrator, and I so move.
Second for Zalone.
Tyson.
Second, Mueller.
Any opposed? I'm sorry, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Alrighty then, 20-473, authorizing employment agreement with Dr. Leroy Shield as Animal Control Deputy Administrator. The agreement's been attached to the agenda.
Second, Brooke.
Okay. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
Appointment by the county executive for Dr. Michelle Ressler as Animal Control Administrator, and I so move.
Second for Zalone.
Previous Trenier.
Second, Brooke.
In favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
474, authorizing employment agreement with Dr. Michelle Ressler as Animal Control Administrator. Again, the agreement has been attached, and I so move.
Second, O'Gala. Second, O'Gala.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion is passed.
Alrighty, our next executive committee meeting is scheduled for December 10th, 2020 at 10 a.m. And then I would like to make a motion to accept the balance of the November 2020 appointments to boards and commissions.
Mueller.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion is passed. All right. Beth, do we have any public comments to be read into the record?
Don't see any public comments, Madam Executive.
Thank you. Okay, comments by county board members.
Well,
First one, was that you, Gretchen?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, please go ahead.
Thank you. Recently, someone took a photo of me in public and passed it on to a local publication. The editor of that publication then sent it to me with the words, "You really should watch out, others are." I think everyone knows there are limits on the First Amendment, like you can't yell fire in a movie theater. Likewise, according to U.S. Code Title 18, Part 1, Chapter 41, Section 876, it is a federal offense to threaten a public official, generally a Class D or C felony. So if you think it's cute to threaten one of us, or even to pass on a threat from someone else, it's not. It's illegal. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Fritz. Ms. Ventura, did I hear you as next?
that Mrs. Fritz had to deal with that is not okay. I would like to just give some shout outs to the outgoing county board members, 3 of them in specific. The first is Gloria Dallinger. I always appreciated that she came prepared with new insight and asked very insightful questions. As someone who asks questions a lot myself, I appreciate it when others are curious and go through the details. So thank you, Gloria, for serving with us. Then the other 2 are Ray Tuminello. I really appreciate working on a bipartisan measure with some of the minority contracting, and I look forward to working with the rest of the Republicans and Democrats to move some of those policies forward. It was quite a pleasure to work with you. You're always very respectful and just fun to be around in, lively manner. So thank you. And then the last, I know she's not here today, is Beth Rice, but she really helped mentor me, helped me get up to speed on how the committees are structured and how policy and procedure works. And she is a stickler for following the procedures. And I really appreciate all that she brought to the board. You will all be missed, and I just want to personally say thank you.
Are there others waiting to speak? Mr. Tuminello, did I hear you have something?
No, I was just thanking Rachel.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate everybody, and Godspeed, and hold the county dear, and I'll be watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in the future.
Thank you. Are there other board members wishing to speak? Yes.
May I? This is Joe Van Dyne. I also would like to thank our outgoing board members. We all know here on WebEx how much time that people spend away from their families and their friends to either stick up for their residents or, add their voice of reason. So I just wanted to publicly thank them. Whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, I know deep down in everybody's heart that we're just trying to do the right thing for our residents. So also, I would like to welcome all the new board members that are coming in, and I hope they enjoy it as much as I do. So thank you all.
Thank you. Is there anyone else?
I would like to say a couple words. It's Judy. I also want to wish everyone well, the county board members that are leaving. I had Beth Rice and Mark Ferry, who have been with me since I was first elected on this issue. Mark, I'm not sure who my next coffee baptism will occur.
Okay. We seem to have lost Judy's voice there. Okay. Thank you.
It looks like we lost Judy completely.
Yes. Okay.
She's
all
no
right.
longer on.
Okay. Were there others waiting to speak?
Wanted to
Thank you.
also thank you. It's getting really windy out here, so I think our internet's a little sketchy. Anyway, also wanted to echo my colleagues in saying thank you so much for your service, those who are leaving us, and I wish you well in your future endeavors, in your journeys, and hopefully we'll get to see each other around again sometime soon. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Is there anyone else? If not, I will go to the Minority Leader, Mike Frizzalone.
Thank you, Executive, and good morning, Will County. It's still morning, actually. So a week from today is Thanksgiving, and I think we do have a lot to be thankful for, even during the pandemic. First, I'm thankful for our outgoing board members. I'm glad I had the opportunity to serve with all of you, and thank you for all your hard work on behalf of the great citizens of Will County. And I'm thankful for all of the county board members and all the great things that we've accomplished this year, even if we had to do them by WebEx. And I'm thankful that there is a vaccine right around the corner and that we'll be able to meet in person very soon. I'm thankful for my family and all the support that they gave me this past year. And finally, I know it will be hard, but spend time with your families, even if it's a Zoomsgiving meeting, and have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Frizzalone. And now our outgoing Majority Leader, Mark Ferry.
Thank you, Denise. I just want to say thanks to everybody for their cooperation over the years, their help. And I came up in the 70s. Of course, the music of the 70s is definitely not the same as the music of today. But we were led around by Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, especially during Penn State. Ohio is a big song out of that. And I look back now to say to all of you, to quote Neil Young and say to all of you, with your brown eyes shining in the sun, long may you run. Thank you.
Thank you, Leader Ferry. Speaker Cowan.
First of all, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but don't go anywhere. We have executive session, and we all know how much we enjoy that. So hang on. To Mr. Brooks, I just wanted to apologize for the confusion about the agenda today. I realized that you asked me on Tuesday about this. I thought you were asking me if we had passed the things through executive, which we had, but I realize now you were asking me if they were going to be on your agenda today. So that was my mistake for not understanding your question on Tuesday and clarifying better with you. But I'm glad we gave Ray one last chance to take the wheel there. So thank you. Just one more reminder. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if everybody who needs it is on, but if you are consistently having internet problems as a board member, and you think a hotspot, something with a stronger signal might help you out, please let Nick know, and he will hook you up with Mike Shea, and we will get that fixed. Because as much as we all want to be done with these WebEx meetings, I think we're going to be here for another one who needs that assistance. Please do reach out to Nick. To that end, we will be releasing information about the swearing-in ceremony and our reorganization meeting on December 7th. Probably in the next day or so here. It's going to look quite different than it has in other years. So if you are a member who's getting sworn in, or a new or returning member getting sworn in, keep an eye out on your email for what that's going to look like. Last week was Veterans Day, and I just want to say again to our board members who are veterans, thank you for your service, and I hope you enjoyed your day. To our outgoing members, I really have enjoyed in unique ways getting to know each of you. And for the sake of time, I'm not going to go through one-on-one right here, but please know that I thank you. I thank you for your service, and you will all be missed. I also wanted to say a quick thank you to the Romeoville Rotary Club for their extremely generous donation of iPads to Sunny Hill Nursing Home residents. This allows a lot of the residents who can't physically see their loved ones to communicate and use FaceTime and do the next best thing. and allows everybody to be safe and happy and healthy. So thank you to the Romeoville Rotary for that. Thank you to all of my current fellow board members. This is my last meeting as speaker. As we all know, we'll elect a new speaker in the December 7th reorganization meeting. It's been a wild 6 months. Definitely, I have learned a ton. I have enjoyed doing this job, and certainly it hasn't been perfect, but I've learned so much from each and every one of you. I thank you for entrusting me with this role, and I look forward to working with all of you in the future. Finally, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. And that's all I have today for comments. Madam Executive, back to you.
Thank you. As the speaker said, we are going to have an executive session today. You got a separate email with the dial-in number on that. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break and then dial into the number for the executive session, and we will be online with that shortly. So 5-minute break, then call into the executive session number. Thank you.
Madam Executive, can we have a motion to go into executive session?
Yes, please.
I'll make it, Denise.
Thank you.
Ferry.
Okay, Madam Clerk.
Ferry.
Yes.
Frizzalone.
See which one.
Newcomb.
Yes.
Mustis. Thompson.
Yes, but whoever it is.
Trainier. Fritz.
Yes.
Gould.
Yes.
Brass.
Yes.
Brooks. Parker. Ventura. Ballinger.
Yes.
Markham.
That was a yes.
Berkowitz. Tuminello.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Weigel.
Yes.
Tyson, I didn't hear my name. I'm a yes.
So is Frizzalone.
So
is Berkowitz.
I got it, Julie.
Okay.
Twenty-one affirmative.
Thank you. We will reconvene in 5 minutes on the number that you have been sent. Thank you.
Herb is on.
Yes.
Do we have everyone back?
Yes.
Thank you.
Here.
Thank you.
I'm here.
Gosh, I hope we're all here.
Oh, you, Meta, are you here?
Thank you. Okay. So then we need I'm sorry, I clicked my wrong button. We need a motion to accept the recommendation of the state's attorney.
And make that motion for Zalone.
Mueller.
Favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, thank you. That motion is accepted. There's no other business to come before this body. Thank you all again for this past time. Appreciate all of you and all that you've done to keep the county steady in the middle of the road and going forward. Thank you all and have the best possible Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your house.
And have a holiday refreshment for me.
Right. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Everyone.
Get that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for everything. I should have mentioned you and Lana, but you all just really helped me out a lot, and I just wanted to tell you thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark. It's been a pleasure working with you and for you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You
Thank
take care, okay?
Talk soon.
All right, bye-bye.